example to bring real civility to the council, to convince and work with my fellow councilmen so that together we can accomplish more for our town and our residents. If the qualities supported by my proven track record are what you are looking for in a town council representative, then I ask for your vote. I ask you to vote for me as your candidate of choice. I can and do the hard work, but need your support, donations, to get the word out to all registered voters in Fountain Hills so that they know who I am, why I'm running, and how I can better serve the town. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, Henry Mill.
Here's something you never heard a politician say. I'll keep this short. First, I really want to thank all of you for being here tonight and for caring enough to be here and to listen to all our opinions. I think it's obvious that we all care about our town. Now, how that affection is displayed or used, we're going to be different there, but it's clear everybody up here really wants to do good. It's just how we're going to do it maybe differently. My goal is to help work to move to a vibrant, safe, economically viable town in a civil and respectful manner. I don't profess to know the answers to everything, but I do listen and learn. And as the independent, I listen to both sides, and I will consider everything. We need to grow and change. Stagnation will lead to no good. We have to grow together, and we should work together collaboratively. I have great faith and belief in the future of our town. We have much to offer, and we're offering now. But we must ensure that this continues realistically, reasonably, and with economic responsibility. Again, my name is Henry Mayo, and I thank you very, very much for listening.
Thank you. Next, Matthew Corrigan.
I'm running for town council here in Fountain Hills. Not as someone who's inside politics. I've never run for political office before. This is my first shot. And earlier I said, honestly, why do you want to run for town council? I'm not sure any of us want to run for town council. I certainly didn't. But there's a need. And that's what my focus is. There's a need in this town to keep Fountain Hills safe and secure. There's a need to keep that dream for this gem in the desert. We can do that in many ways. Just as I provided solutions in my career as a district sales manager, I can bring those solutions to this town of Fountain Hills. We've talked about a number of ways to do that tonight. I've talked about some. And I can do that if, and I will work hard for you, and I will fight for you. But I do need your support, and I do need your vote. If you believe in some of the things that I believe in, then vote for me as your candidate. There's 7 other candidates up here with similar ideas, but some are different. But if I'm your candidate, and remembering that I want to ensure public safety, I want our infrastructure to be rebuilt, and that includes the lake liner, the roads, the streets, the sidewalks, everything. We need to do it correctly. I can do that. I can bring this down solutions. I'm confident I can do it. And if you share my beliefs and my confidence, I would appreciate your vote. I have rack cards over on the table, and I do have yard signs. Just ask. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, Gail Earl.
Thank you again for the opportunity to speak to all of you here tonight, those of you who put it on for us. Our nation was founded by ordinary citizens desiring a government that was accountable to the people. And I ask all of you, do you think Fountain Hills government should be accountable to you? If your answer is yes, then you agree with me. I'm an ordinary, hardworking citizen. I'm dedicated to serving you and our town. As your representative on the town council, I'm committed to listening to the concerns and issues of the town members, or residents, and working towards a common ground to address these issues. And prioritizing public safety, again, as we talked before, monitoring the MCSO contract, ensuring that we are getting what we're paying for. I'm committed to rejecting wasteful spending and inflated government, and will prioritize expenditures by needs versus wants, and creating a business-friendly environment by minimizing regulations when possible. and supporting appropriate development that preserves our unique small-town beauty and wide open spaces. You deserve strong leadership with common sense governance for this beautiful, wonderful community of ours. As a solid leader with integrity and a commitment to service, I would be honored to earn your trust and vote for me, Gail Earl, for council. And you can also learn more about me on my website, gailearl.com. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, Art Tullis.
Thank you for attending this evening. I appreciate the opportunity to reintroduce myself to the community. I'm bringing civility, experience, and a commitment to our community. I have a record of service in this community. I have a record of getting along with all of the council members of our past council when I was on. I was just reading through an article that I posted on my website, but our current mayor, Jeannie Dickey, had very kind things to say about my experience in working with her. Jay Schlum, our former mayor, who also was someone who encouraged me to get involved in this community early on, wrote a very nice letter of recommendation to me. This is a job interview, and those that have worked with me and have experienced working with me and communicating with me and know my passion for this community, I think that's important. I'm looking around this room, I see Christine Colley, I see Judy Yates, I see Alan Magazine. I mean, a lot of people on both sides of what would be considered your political spectrum I have gotten along with and I work with well. So I feel I'm a collaborator. I feel like I'm going to work always in the best interest of this community, and my focus is the economic vitality and stability of our long-term needs as a community. No different than when I previously ran, that my goal is to continue to maintain the beautification of our downtown and our town image, to support our local community and our school district. I see our school district members here. It's all part of the community. Everything interrelates, and we need to work together with everyone. I support business vitality, tourism, economic growth. I have a great relationship with Fort McDowell. I had a great meeting with Paul Russell recently, the Vice President of Fort McDowell, and I'm going to work on building that tourism and that bridge between our areas and create this northeast diamond in the desert, Fountain Hills, Fort McDowell. When you get off the plane in Arizona, you want to come to Fountain Hills, spend your money, enjoy time, and experience the beauty of all we have to offer for Fountain Hills. So I thank you for your time. I humbly ask for your vote again, and I look forward to serving. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, Councilmember McMahon.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. I appreciate it, and I appreciate your support. And as you know, I am a passionate service. I dedicate my time across the spectrum around town, volunteering, serving on different committees, and participating in many events in town. You know, I really, really want to continue the continuity on our council. I'm a dedicated servant. I have your best interest at heart. I realize through all the questions that we have tonight and listening to some of the answers that I still have a lot of work to do, and I want to be part of our future because I know we have a vibrant future where we can be very, very successful. And we need to, you know, look at our school and support them. We're supporting our businesses. We're growing our businesses. There's just so much to do yet, and I really want to be part of those solutions. And I also want to make sure that we continue to have a strong identity and strong sense of community. So thank you very much, and I look forward to serving again on council.
Thank you. Next, Robert Wallace.
Well, I just want to say that I love everybody in here. I do. I love Fountain Hills, but I love every single person in here. Even the people who don't love me, who maybe hate some things about me, I still love you. And I think it's important that we're coming from that place. If we're going to serve the entire community, we need to have everybody's best interest at heart. This needs not to be a thing of egoism, but of selfless service for the greater good. And that kind of speaks to my approach about most everything. I try to take a philosophical approach to these things. because